Good morning and welcome to SIGGRAPH 2018. We're here in Vancouver with our first guest of the day, Mac Moore, who is the president of Conductor. Good morning.
Hey, how are you?
Good. Thanks
Good
for
to see you
joining
again.
us here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So why don't we start with you talking a little bit about Conductor and sort of the overview of where you guys came from,
Sure.
what you do.
Yeah. I think sort of Conductor in a nutshell is, there's been a lot of talk and momentum around cloud rendering for a long time, and I think
Yes.
Conductor's unique sauce, if you will, or DNA is really we were born out of production. So we came out of Atomic Fiction, a visual effects studio.
An outstanding visual effects
Yeah,
studio.
absolutely.
Yes.
And so the technology really came from them seeing how cloud allowed fluctuations in capability and capacity with the visual effects demand.
And they weren't afraid of it.
And no, they were definitely not afraid of it. So they built the technology sitting on Google Cloud Platform, and after it was so effective on movies such as The Walk and Deadpool, decided, hey, we're going to commercialize this and take it to market and see if other people want it. So they spun the company out in late 2015.
Okay.
They did a little over a 2-year beta with some key customers, and then we launched last year at SIGGRAPH 2017 in full commercial availability.
Well, happy anniversary.
Yeah, thank you, first anniversary. Absolutely.
So in celebration of that anniversary, you're not resting on your laurels, you're
Definitely
doing
not.
new things.
Yep.
You've made some moves forward in cloud rendering.
Yeah, absolutely. We spent the last year really, I think there's still a lot of evangelizing within the cloud market to be had. People are dipping their toes. People have seen it historically as this expensive, only when you absolutely need it capability, but I think we're really turning heads on how quickly we can scale, how big we can scale, but how economically we can do so. So it's a lot of changing of the interpretations or the expectations of what cloud is.
Right.
So over the last year, we've really been, I kind of compartmentalize it into stage 1 and stage 2. So really for the last year, we've been focused on what I would consider foundational success with cloud rendering. And that really has to do with, can we go very large as any VFX studio needs us to be, and we've exceeded 100,000 simultaneous cores at any one given time. And we've done so relatively easily and painlessly. And doing that while also giving them a nice out-of-box experience.
Okay, great. Well, you alluded to a stage 1, which makes me think
Yes.
that there's a stage 2.
There is a stage 2.
Right. What are you guys moving forward to? What's the next focus?
So what we've kind of noticed as we've built out and optimized that foundational experience with cloud rendering, we're gathering a lot of really rich historical data and analytics around all of these renders. What someone was running from a workflow standpoint, what they had in their pipeline in terms of plugins, customization, textures, caches, and we look at all this and then we see the behavior of the various render platforms on the cloud, and so we're starting to research and make intelligent decisions on the customer's behalf based on that data. So really the idea is, historically, cloud and accessing cloud has been very IT-centric.
Yes.
You pick hardware, you select hardware, you dedicate it, how much memory do you need, where do you need storage? We want to remove some of that, the heaviness of those decisions from the user and really make it more production-friendly. So we want to take a scene, look at a scene that someone submits and make those hardware decisions on their behalf based on the complexity of the scene. So it's really about, stage 2 is really about intelligent decision making based on data analytics that we're seeing on our service.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for joining
Absolutely,
us this morning.
yeah.
I know it's a busy show for you
Yeah,
guys.
yeah, for sure.
Anniversary celebrating and all
That's right,
that.
that's right.
So thank you again. So thank you for spending time with us. That was Mac Moore, president of Conductor, and we're signing off from SIGGRAPH 2018.